Their overall growth rate is about 5% this year, driven in large part by the oil part of their economies. But they're spending more as well, and that spending helps their own economies, it helps the economies of their neighbors in the region, and it helps the rest of the world. Also, by continuing to produce more oil, they have contributed to stability in global energy markets. The oil exporters in the region are doing well for now, but one issue which they do need to keep in sight is the fact that because they have been spending more over the last 4 years, the break-even price for oil, which is the price at which their budgets balance, has tended to creep up and is now close to the current oil price for many countries in the region. So for this year and for next year, we see economic activity in these countries really not growing very fast, about 1.5% this year, about 2.5% next year, which is really not enough to create the kinds of jobs that they need for the young population. At the same time, supporting them in maintaining social consensus and macro stability is not only a priority for them, it's also a priority for the rest of the world, which needs to support them through financing and through providing access to markets for their exports. If you look out 3 to 5 years, this historic transformation that is now taking place in so many countries in the Middle East has the potential to really improve the living standards and the futures of the people in the region. Countries that are going through conflict at the moment in the Middle East will clearly face not only a human cost, but also an economic impact. And it's very important that when we look at Libya, when we look at what's happening in Syria, when we look at Yemen, that we not only bring the conflict to closure soon, but begin the process of reconstruction and of putting those economies back on track.